Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Knickknacks 3. I am MegaFreak400, and in this episode, we're gonna start off by talking to Brash. This is one of the Brother Bear of this world. And you know the record in Riverside Race that we beat? He held it, and now we just told him that we beat his record, and he's not really happy. He's really pissed. So he's going to make Kremling sounds, and this is going to cause that stump. You see that stump there? It's going to cause it to fall down, creating a bridge, which will lead us to the secret banana bird of this world. Now we're going to start bobbing Bro Brawl. I like this level. This is a pretty cool level. It can also be frustrating because it's again, it's an Ellie level. Here we have a booty bird. I like the fact that the birds, the booty birds, have, like, you know, there's a enemy called Bounty Bass, and then there's Booty Bird, as in, like, you know, it has treasure inside. Anyway, this level makes use of Ellie's ability to suck up water and then spit it back at enemies, as the bananas are saying. But yeah, I like to thank Six Trickster 9 for PMing me a list of all the enemies in this game. It made it a lot more convenient. Instead of having to look them up, I can just look at that list whenever I need to know an enemy name, so I want to thank him for that. Here we have a bonus barrel here. This one can be tricky. It can be a tricky bonus barrel if you don't know the exact setup. You want to put a barrel there, and then a barrel here not too far away, and then you want to jump on that barrel after that one disappears. And then, you know, if you know how to do that, it's pretty easy, but I've had trouble with it in the past, not knowing that. The other thing I didn't mention about buzzes, there's green buzzes and red buzzes. The buzzes are the bees. Green buzzes can be killed by steel barrels and other things, as well as, like, you know, Ellie's water. Red buzzes can only be killed by TNT, and I think a few other things, but mainly TNT. Here we have Knickknacks, those little bugs. The red ones can fly Knickknacks, and there's the yellow ones that just walk. We also have a new enemy, Nibbla, who is a fish. It's similar to, I guess what's his name? Snapjaw or Lockjaw was the red fish. I think Snapjaw. But there's the one fish in a few levels in Dixie 2 that follows you throughout the entire level, and if you go in the water, he'll try and bite you. That's basically what Nibbla does. And you're not doomed if you go in the water. You just have to make sure not to get bitten by him. There's no way to defeat him, to my knowledge, though. He's just constantly throughout the entire level. And another booty bird here who will have another barrel. I like the music of this. It's not really, you know, heavily or amazing. It's just, you know, it's a nice little, you know, quiet song. You don't hear a lot throughout the game, I don't think. But you know, I like the little xylophone feel you get when, or that little part of with the xylophone. Anyway, we have another star bonus game. This one's really easy. Yep. So, what else do I want to talk about? Okay, so, realistic games, and I've talked about this before, and, okay, so I've been playing, like, you know, Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy again, because, you know, Galaxy 2 is coming out on Sunday. I'm looking forward to that, and I wanted to play Galaxy again to, you know, I've been playing a lot of old games again, getting summer, so I've been staying up late, playing games, having fun, beat Mega Man 10 recently, actually. So anyway, I was playing Super Mario Galaxy, and, you know, every level I go into, I'm just wowed at how amazing the levels, not just level design, but the actual look of the levels. You know, I've said that I'm not one to think that graphics matter all that much, and they don't from, you know, a technical standpoint. I honestly don't think, I mean, you know, with HD graphics, do they look nicer because, you know, they're smoother? Yeah, I'm not going to deny that, but I don't think, people who think that it makes or breaks a game, if you know, graphics make or break a game, I don't think they do. However, graphics can definitely add to a game, and by graphics, again, I don't mean the technical standpoint of, you know, realistic, high-def graphics. I'm talking about artistic standpoint, as in, Super Mario Galaxy has impressive graphics, in my opinion. It just looks great. It's got some great visuals. It's got just a fantastic. All the levels look amazing. They're fantasy. It's got a fantasy look to it, and they look amazing. And they're interesting to look at. You know, when I look at them, I want to look in depth at them because they're just, you know, they're amazing looking. in comparison, I think it was called or Modern Warfare 2, but someone was playing that and I was watching them. And actually, let me pause here for a second. We have the boss of this world, Arich. I think it's pronounced Arich. He is pretty easy. He's quite easy, actually. Yeah, he's quite easy. Basically, what you do with Arich, though, is I advise you use Dixie for a while. Grab a barrel off his back, and then you'll have to actually bounce up there and get it. And you have to hit his head. Don't hit his legs, or else the barrel will break. After I think 2 hits, he'll start spitting green balls at you. Right here. After you get the barrel, stay to the right, as you'll see, because the way the balls, they always go the same. They always hit in the same areas, so they will never hit your barrel if you're away with Dixie on the side. However, when he does it this time, they won't hurt you if you stay to the side, but they will break the barrel occasionally, because Dixie is holding you over her head. See, as you'll see here. No. You could do that, but I accidentally hit it with his legs. But no, so no, and maybe they won't break the barrel. But I know for a fact if you use Kiddy, it definitely won't break the barrel because, see, it won't hit in any way, shape, or form. And then just position yourself right under his head, and there you go. And we got a patch that he had on his, I think, back. And we can use that patch to actually give it to Funky Kong, which we'll be doing. We also have, over here on the left, we have Blunder Bear. Blunder, he gives you information about the lost world of this game. I'm not going to talk to him, though, because I want to get a certain line that you only get if you don't talk to him before finding the lost world. So, Blunder is one of 2 bears who have no use, really. There's no really use for Blunder Bear. Blunder, not Blender. We have Funky Kong now has this patch, and he's going to make us a hovercraft, as you saw in the box art of the game, which will allow us to go over those rocks. We can get another Banana Bird Cave. Every time you get a new boat, you can get a new Banana Bird Cave on the overworld map. We can also head to the next world / worlds, because there's actually multiple. But anyway, Galaxy. I was watching someone play Call of Duty. I think Call of Duty 2, and I was impressed. I said, "Oh, the visuals are pretty good. They're realistic." I was impressed by the how realistic they looked. But that was it. I was like, "Okay, this is impressive," and then I was done. It was like impressive that it looked realistic. And that's the thing. Like when I was doing my project for which I'm still going to post eventually. Don't worry, I'm planning it for a certain date. But when I was doing my project for my sophomore project for animation, everyone was doing 3D projects for the most part, and I'm like, I don't want to do that because everyone's doing it, and they always look the same. 3D, usually it can look, new and interesting, but for the most part, it almost always looks the same because no one tries to make it look different. Right here, we have 2 worlds. You can go to either of these worlds in any order. Mechanos over there, and here we have Bramble's Bungalow. Bramble is looking for a flower that can't be grown anymore because of Mechanos, so you have to beat Mechanos and then come back later to help him out. He'll give you a banana bird. But we're not going to go to Mechanos yet. I like to do Cotton Top Cove, which is an awesome name as well, first. But Call of Duty, I don't know. It doesn't impress me as much as... I mean, realism just doesn't impress me as much as, artistic and detailed designs do. And I thought artistic as in... first we have Blue Bear. That's kind of an odd name. I love the music that plays in his cabin when he's sad. It's his birthday, and no one's really said anything about his birthday, and he's sad because of that, so sucks to be him. But yeah, I like Galaxy 2 is just Galaxy is wowing me again with all the visuals, whereas realism, it can be interesting, but usually it's impressive at the technology, and then okay, it's kind of dull, it's boring, and that's why that's why I'm going to animation, because I'm a guy who likes to look at things artistically. But that's all the time I have. So this has been Mega 400 reminding you the chocolate rain.